Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about automation. So we're continuing my Beats for Beginners series. So as you guys know, my favorite DAW is Logic. That's just what I'm most comfortable with. So that's what I'm going to do this tutorial on. So how to use automation in Logic. Super simple, very easy. I'm going to go over a few of the plugins that you can apply it to, but you can pretty much automate anything you want. So let's get started. So I'm going to play you guys a little bit of the beat that I have so far. Okay, so that's good enough. So you guys get the idea, the vibe of the beat that we're going to be using as an example today. Also, side note, all of the beats, all of the sounds pretty much that are used in this beat, I got from Sound Oracle's website. So make sure, producers, if you have not been to soundoracle.net to get you a pack or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, go get one like right now, at least one, because he has like just the most amazing sounds you can use in a beat, and you might as well do yourself that favor. You'll thank me later. Moving on, back to automation. Okay, so in order to open up automation in Logic, the keyboard shortcut is A. So A opens up automation, A closes it. Automatically, the automation will be set to volume as the plugin for all of the tracks. And if you want to automate something other than volume, all you have to do is add that plugin to the track. So the way to add plugins, just real quick, you highlight the track that you want to add a plugin to and come over here, right click or just click period, and it has like just a lot of the stock plugins are on here. So you just choose one. Say we wanted to add an echo, and that's it, you set it. So that's how you add a plugin, just a side note. But we already have an EQ on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with volume. So in order to activate automation for the track, you just click over here. So if you wanted to automate something else like pan or the EQ that I have on here, you would just select it right here. But we're just going to start with volume. So usually, you know, some beats will fade in, some beats come in at full volume. So just to show you an example, let's fade this in. So you just click to add a dot, and that'll just like, you know, change how you want to make your automation happen. So this would be like getting really loud, getting quiet, loud, quiet, or whatever. So I'm going to delete all of those because nobody wants a song that sounds like that right now. And I'm just going to put a dot right here at the 8-bar mark, because this is pretty much the intro. And I'm going to put a dot right here at the 5-bar mark as well, and bring this up a little. So I'm going to have it still fading up, but just not as drastically. So when the beat first starts, I don't want to put it all the way down to negative infinity. So we'll start it at negative 34. So when I play it now, this track, this sound is going to fade in. You hear it getting louder. And now it's at the volume that I have it in the mix. And same for kicks, for example, I wanted to slide it down to fade out before the verse. So that's how you will automate the volume for that track. Okay, so let's do another example. Let's say we wanted to automate pan instead. So all you have to do is go over here and select pan. It still saves your volume information, so that doesn't change anything. So let's go over here to pan. And let's say pan is literally like throwing your instruments to the left speaker or the right speaker, or like somewhere in between. So say the pan is set at 0 right now, which means it's coming straight through the center. So say I wanted the instrumental to start off with my instrument just fully to left. So I would literally just pan it all the way to the left, or pretty much, let's say like 20 to be really drastic. 25, 26, 22, 24. Okay. And then say I wanted this to drag right back in around halfway through here. and then even out by the time we get back here. So I'm gonna move this up, this here. Okay, so let's see it. So right now it's coming right out of this speaker only. It's fading to the middle right now and coming all the way left. And now it's in the center again. So like another example of panning your instruments just without automation. So for example, I have these two separate hi-hats. So they're carrying each other. If I wanted to be dramatic, I could pan this one all the way to the right. So like, and this one all the way to the left. So this is how my hi-hats are hitting in the speakers. That's really dramatic. You might not want to do that, but just giving you guys examples and options. Okay, so another plugin that is pretty simple to automate is echo. So let me go to a snare, because that would be a good way to show. So first you will want to add it. So let me add this echo, and say I wanted it to echo on a quarter note. So right now it's just going to echo every time the snare hits. But say I don't want it to echo every time the snare hits. I only want it to echo on that third snare. So that's where automation will come in handy. So I'm already here. I just go to echo. And for echo, I want to automate the wet output. So I'm going to select wet, open up my automation, click in the region to activate the automation. And then I'm going to zoom in. And I'm just using pinch to zoom on my mouse pad. And I'm going to go to where I want this automation to happen. So right now, I don't want the echo to go on these first two at all. So I'm going to turn the echo off until we get to this third one, and then I'm going to let it go. And then do the same thing up here till we get to the third one, and then I'm going to let it go. So I'm going to give you guys an example of what that'll sound like now. So you won't hear the echo for the first two snare hits, but you will hear it on the third. So that's a just quick example of how to use automation in your beats for beginners. So if you guys have any questions, as usual, drop them in the comments and hit me up on Instagram at London Elixir, the letter L, the letter X. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, share, all of that. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to learn about for beats for beginners. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.